As a game designer, I have a few problems with Fire Emblem Three Houses. Don't get me wrong though, I love the game, and today I want to talk about something that I think it did well: the Death Knight. I'm not talking about writing though. Writing-wise, the Death Knight's kind of a train wreck. But what makes the Death Knight good game design? Remember the Black Knight, and how he was hyped up really big in Path of Radiance, and then you actually fought him and you just ended up being completely outclassed and having to babysit Mist the whole fight? The Death Knight's kind of the opposite of that, which works better gameplay-wise. But how does that give the Death Knight the A+ rating he deserves? Let's take a trip down memory lane to your first Three Houses playthrough. So everything's going pretty smoothly, and then you hit Chapter 4, and this guy shows up. He's got high stats, a great weapon, and threatening skills. In fact, he consistently won rounds almost every playable character at this point. His whole purpose is just to scare you. He's right in the middle of the map, and there's a time limit to reach the boss. After unloading several gambits into him and dealing around 10 damage, most players will decide he's optional and just run past him. So why would the designers put an enemy on the map that you can't beat? Well, even with his great stats and skills, he does have a couple of weaknesses, most notably his horse. With just a little bit of prep work, the Death Knight can be easily killed with characters like Lysithea, Dimitri, Ingrid, and even Bernadetta. With a lance rank of C, every character learns the combat art Night Kneeler, which deals effective damage against the Death Knight. The Death Knight isn't good game design because he's invincible, but because he does his job. He scares first-time players and provides a challenge for experienced players to measure themselves against. With a little bit of planning, you can even do stuff like this. As you progress through the game, you fight the Death Knight multiple times, and every time you fight him, he does get stronger, which makes him that much more rewarding when you finally beat him. The combination of his many strengths, few weaknesses, and the sense of accomplishment you get from him is what makes him good game design. Gameplay-wise, my only problem with the Death Knight is that once you finally defeat him, he always comes back. It takes away from the fact that every time you fight him, he says it's a fight to the death. But I'll save my analysis of gameplay versus lore for another video. Thank you for watching. My name is Zelius, and I hope to see you in one of my other videos.